Hi, I'm Troian Bellisario, and these are your burning questions. Let's do this. Which project of yours would you rewatch right now if you had to? I hate watching myself. I abhor it. I'd probably rewatch Pretty Little Liars just so, like, with like a drinking game. Like, I'd make my friends come over and we'd watch it and honestly, like, kind of make fun of me a little bit and then get drunk. Okay, PLL, The Perfectionist revealed that Spencer and Toby eloped after the ending of PLL. That's sweet. Where do you think they eloped to? And did you know about that or did you learn about it right now? Keegan once texted me and was like, dude, Marlene is freaking out on Twitter right now. What's happening? This is way after the show ended. And I was like, what's going on? And I looked on Twitter and Marlene started writing. She wrote a Twitter thread that was like, Spencer and Toby eloped. Spencer and Toby did this. She comes home. And she was essentially like writing episodes of PLL, but on Twitter. I think because the fans were super pissed at the ending of PLL, which I wasn't. I was really happy with it because I always thought they would make it in the end, but the fans had to have them together. And so they eloped. And where did they elope? I don't know. They eloped in Pennsylvania where the show was set. Do you have any stories from filming Where'd You Go, Bernadette with Cate Blanchett? Yes, that she's the most incredible person of all time, and she can fake burp, which I can't, and she was kind enough to try and teach me, which was an absolute disaster. Something that Cate Blanchett can't do is teach me how to burp. Who was your first celebrity crush? Leonardo DiCaprio, done. Did you know Billboard Dad is on Hulu now? I didn't. When's the last time you rewatched that? Probably not, since I was really little and it just made it. Can you explain where your Twitter or Instagram handle Sleep in the Garden came from? One of my favorite singer-songwriters in the world is this guy named Connor Oberst, who's in the band Bright Eyes, and he has a song called June on the West Coast, where one of the lyrics is, if it's June, we'll sleep out in the garden. And when I created it, that was what I thought was cool, and it still is. What's the biggest thing you've learned about yourself from being a mom? That I'm not the most important thing. Ever. Okay, if you were going on a trip to find yourself, where would you go? Either back to Iceland, because I loved being there and I would love like being alone in that wilderness, or maybe Morocco, because I've always wanted to go there. I might actually go to Antarctica. That was pretty amazing to do research for. How long did you know you were A on Pretty Little Liars before it was revealed? 4 years. It's a long time to keep a secret, but I'm good at it. What's a role people should be surprised to find out you auditioned for? Well, I mean, when I was younger, I auditioned to be in White Orleander, to be the girl in White Orleander, and I got pretty close on that. And it broke my heart when I didn't get it because I loved that movie so much. I still love that movie. How did you prepare your accent to play Alex Drake? I worked with a vocal coach and I studied episodes of The Only Way is Essex. What was the inspiration behind the short film We Are Here? What was it like writing it with Patrick and then being directed by him? Horrible. No, I'm kidding. The inspiration behind We Are Here is that Patrick's sister, Meredith, who's an absolutely incredible human being and I look up to her a lot. She lives in a absolutely beautiful part of the world known as Haida, and Patrick and I have had the great fortune to go up there and visit her quite a lot. We wanted to write a story about a man and a woman coming to terms with the end of our society. So we wanted to write a little bit of an apocalyptic story, but not from the point of view of the world ending, but really from it beginning again. So we imagined it like a reverse Adam and Eve. It was a blast writing it with Patrick. It was sometimes like pulling teeth, but he knew what he wanted the story to be, so I was happy to facilitate that. And then being directed by him is it's a total dream because I trust him. He knows me in and out, so he can tell when I'm bullshitting, and he would tell me if he didn't like something, and I just knew that he was always gonna make me have my best performance. Which PLL cast members do you still keep in touch with? Mostly with Shay, and then also a little bit with Ashley. Who do you relate to more? Becky and Where'd You Go, Bernadette, or Spencer Hastings? I probably actually relate to Becky more just because I love the idea of getting to commit yourself to your passion and follow it through. And then Spencer, I relate to more on a personality level, like her obsessive compulsive qualities, her sort of like addictive and like controlling qualities, her perfectionist qualities, but her life choices and being blackmailed, I don't relate to. Which do you prefer, acting in movies or TV shows, and why? Depends on the movie or the TV show. And why? You can guess. What TV shows are you currently obsessed with? Euphoria. Zendaya, you're killing me. Sam Levinson, you're killing me. Euphoria. I'm really excited that Succession is back on. Handmaid's Tale always. Oh, Fleabag. Phoebe, can we be best friends, please? Fleabag season 2 was perfect television. We can end it there. Perfect television. If you could star in any other adaptation of a book you've read, what would it be? There are so many, but I would probably say, because I think it's coming out soon and I'm really excited, Emily St. Mandel, a Canadian writer, wrote Station 11, which is an incredible book if you haven't read it. It's finally being made into a television series, and I just couldn't be more excited. I think it's wonderful. They're not burning anymore. We've answered them. I hope you feel a lot cooler. And go see Where'd You Go, Bernadette on August 16th. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for having me.